the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Friday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And for the matchup with the Sixers, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
So the Nets starting five. You've got Russell. He's out there with DeAnthony Melton. Williams is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the four-man position. And for Chicago, Kevin Huerter is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's MP. And it's Vucevic. And it's Ball in at point guard. And guys, this is a game we've had circled on our calendar.
Two of the hottest teams in the league. They've been playing terrific of late. I'm looking forward to this one, partner.
And MP throws it down.
Well, when you talk about how MP can score the ball, the possibilities are endless.
Russell finds Williams. Russell sets a screen for Williams. Pass to Melton. And stolen by MP. Goes up. And MP throws it down.
What a sequence for the young MP. Showing great anticipation and then turning it into transition points.
Outside Williams. Outside Russell. Claxton a screen on Ball. And it's Russell missing. Chicago with the ball. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Here's Russell following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the Nets miss again.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Pass to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. He can't get that one to fall. Good defense by Claxton. To the inside. Here's Williams. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Healy. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 6. Williams looking around. There's the screen. Here's Melton. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now, here's Ball. Last game we saw him score 13. MP up top. It's good from the top of the key. MP's got 6.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Russell passes to Williams. Russell sets a screen for Williams. The 3 nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Smith. MP outside. Here's Vucevic. Good defense by Claxton. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3. Here's Clowney. Outside Russell. This one for three. Rebound by Smith.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together. And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Claxton the pass to Russell. There's the triple. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass the ball. Ball, a screen on Williams. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Russell kicks to Williams. Back to Russell. The Nets working the ball around now. Now Melton. Claxton a screen on MP. Melton passes to Russell. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without any points.
Ball, the bounce pass. And here's Herter outside. Brooklyn with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Williams with the ball. Now defended by MP. Here's Clowney for the 3. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets.
I love seeing a player pass up his own shot to create a great look for a teammate.
Ball, the pass to Peeler. Vucevic, a screen on Melton. And again for 3.
And folks, he just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
Ever since entering the league just a few months ago, he has been on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record.
And MP is clearly among the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
The Nets making a switch here. Watford's checked in. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Nicholas Claxton.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Watford passes to Claxton. And here's Melton. And here's Russell. Hasn't made one yet. Hits the 3-point bomb.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Ball, the pass to Herter. Here's the floater. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
And the Bulls with some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic, and Jones subbed in for Ball. Now, here is Russell. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Williams against Herter. Williams' shot is off. The Bulls leading by 9. Pass to Jones. Herter with it. Tries from the block, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Herter's got 8 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Melton passes to Williams. Right side Russell. Claxton sets the screen for Russell. And he could not get that one to go. Out out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Coach, at this stage of the season, are teams' identities that well-defined?
Well, Kevin, they better be. If you don't have an identity at this point, I don't know how you're going to get one. Look, you're going to improve in whatever you do as the season goes on, hopefully. But your identity by now should be firmly established, what type of team you are and want to be. Teams that don't have that, they're in trouble.
And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Williams. Nets trail by 9. Outside Russell. It's tipped. Pass to Melton. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Russell. Connects. The jumper drops. He's got 7.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
MP outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Each and every young player would love to have. You look at MP. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Yeah, he's a clear #1 right now. Nobody even close to passing.
The Bulls leading by 7. Now here's Dosunmu, still without a basket. Now Jones, outside Williams, fires the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's Johnson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Johnson. Williams for 3. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going early.
Here's Ball. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. They've got MP. Kevin Huerter is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Watford with it. Now Smith defending.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Ball with it. He's got 5. He's looking for MP and finds him. Another shot. Banked in off the glass. Healer's got 11 points.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let MP get deep positioning like that?
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Another miss by MP.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Martin against MP. Pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Martin that time on the assist by Johnson. Martin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
The 3 from MP. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Bulls lead by 21.
How about MP right there? Just drilling a 3 of his own for good measure.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific score. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Vucevic did a good job of feeling the defense there and worked his way into a trip to the line.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Sharp, and it's Russell in for Whitehead. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 19-point game. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Watford passes to Johnson. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, that's the kind of look you want every trip down the floor. They're happy with that possession.
Ball dishes to MP. Ball sets a screen for MP. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Nets trailed by 19. Outside, Martin. MP against Johnson. And the 3 off target.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Whitehead's checked in for Brooklyn.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Ball kicks to MP. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Yep, it counts. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Johnson surveying the floor. Russell with a wide open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Smith with a screen on Johnson. Good! Another from 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. Johnson, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Williams comes in for Trendon Watford, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Whitehead. Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. So for Chicago, their last game will win against the Boston Celtics. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Herter. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Vucevic gets double teamed. MP finds Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Herter outside. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Russell with it. Now defended by MP. Russell passes to Claxton. Now here's Johnson. Here's Claxton. No scoring in this one. Pass to Williams. From past the arc. It's hauled in by MP. Peeler's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Russell sets a screen for Melton. Pass to Williams. Screen by Claxton. The shot by Williams, no good. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 17-7 run. Ball dishes to Smith. Now here's Vucevic. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's Vucevic missing. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. So timeout called here, the first for Chicago.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching.
MP has been leading the charge for Chicago. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Right back after this break.
Looking at the East. And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance. And that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Starting off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. We've got Williams, D'Angelo Russell. Out there with D'Anthony Melton. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the power forward position. Here's Herter. Off the inbound, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Pass to Clowney. Now Claxton. Melton with the ball. Covered by MP. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Ball, the pass to Smith. Pass to Herter. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Herter's got 18 points in the game.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Bulls. Russell high post. 9 points in the game so far. Melton, no good.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
MP outside. Pass to Herter. From deep 3-point land. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Williams kicks to Melton. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Russell. Chicago grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Herter passes to Peeler. Back to Herter. Vucevic a screen on Williams. Here's Herter. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Stolen by Ball. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Melton. Russell from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc. Russell's got 12 points in the game.
And Russell with the answer from 3. You are not going to show up, D'Angelo.
Pass to Peeler. The tray. Brooklyn with the rebound. Clowney's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Williams. The drive by Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Here's Vucevic, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Hard to stop a powerful guy like Vucevic cold. He gets through the foul and gets it to go.
The Nets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Clowney. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. To the paint. Now Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Baseline jumper. And the Nets miss again. Chicago has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And here's Herter outside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Pass to Melton. And stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to it. Spot.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Clowney. 6 points for him. Buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Ball dishes to Smith. Pass to Herter. And the Bulls, another 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Clowney. Back to Russell. Williams sets a screen for Russell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Ball, no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Melton kicks to Russell. On the wing, Melton. Covered by MP. Clock at 6. Now here's Williams. 16 points for him. Chicago grabs the miss. Herter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Smith with a wide open look. No good on the triple. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dosunmu comes in for Kevin Huerter. And here's MP for three. Rebound by Williams. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Clowney. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Clowney's got 12 points in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Vucevic a screen on Melton. Here's Peeler. Oh, wow! What a great move inside.
That is incredible. Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Collins comes in for Vucevic, and Jones subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Harden's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for D'Angelo Russell.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And that Nets shooting around 41% on the night. Carter out there with MP. And it's Vucevic. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
MP with it. Pass to Carter. MP with a screen on Johnson. Back to MP. Pulls up. Another miss by MP.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
And MP throws it down.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
Brooklyn with the ball. Now Johnson. Whitehead passes to Johnson. Knocked away. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. The shot's good from Smith.
Already showing some solid skills as a passer. That'll really serve MP well in the long run of his career.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Horton Tucker bounce pass. And that one's good. MP.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul.
Look, he's got to play smart now. One more foul and he's gone.
Brooklyn with the ball. Watford finds Sharp. It's stolen by Carter.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Johnson against Carter. Johnson goes in. The shot, no good. Good defense by MP. Up and in on the way. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Sharp. Johnson outside. Here's Whitehead, covered by MP. Just 5 to shoot. It's Sharp, top of the key. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball.
Chicago with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Carter. There's the 3. The shot comes out.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Martin kicks to Johnson. Watford with it. And there's the drive. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Peeler's shot is off. And so Whitehead will bring it up for Brooklyn. Outside, Martin. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Inside, Sharp, that's good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. MP outside. Connects again from distance.
And he shattered the franchise single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long.
And the precision with which MP shoots that thing seems supernatural, but it's all a result of long hours, and boy, how about the reps he's put up behind the scenes.
MP outside. Smith sets the pick for MP. And the Bulls, another 3.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Johnson, the pass to Sharp. Back to Johnson. Here's Whitehead. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Watford.
And listen to the crowd here. They know exactly how special this season has been.
To set the franchise record for threes in a season, they absolutely love him here. Balls check in for the Bulls. And a change for the Nets. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Martin. Pass to Whitehead. Now Watford. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Sharp with a screen on Ball. There's Russell with the 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 8 now on the night. MP outside. Outside, Ball. And here's Vucevic, covered by Watford. The 3 from MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 40 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
The Nets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Johnson down low, covered by MP. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
And we see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
Herter kicks to Collins. MP, that's for two. And the Bulls tack on two more.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And here's Russell. They set the pick. Outside Williams. Puts up a three. And the Nets miss again. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. MP deciding where to go with it. There's a screen by Collins. MP, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Johnson. It's rebounded by Herter. Herter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Peeler, and the foul called on MP. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Well, keeping control of the ball must have been an emphasis for them. Very good.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.
Could have used you out there longer tonight.
Best outside shooting rookie ever. Sign of great things ahead.